Ooh, welcome to the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a 5-star review. I'm joined by Shawn DePaz. I'm Shane Diefenbach. It's a Saturday at 3 p.m. Weird time for bets. I feel out of my element.
So do I, but not really. I feel like I'm kind of always in my element, so it's like how out of my element can I really feel? But
yeah. I think Johnny Venerable's in his element.
It's a little out of the normal.
Yeah, I think Johnny Venerable's in his element right now. He's still in Vegas. He's been sending me pictures. So good for him. I should have got one for the program. I didn't think about it. Maybe we'll get one later on the show. But yeah, he looks like he's having a good time and well-deserved break. So Johnny, we miss you. Hope you get back safe. And
he's spending a lot of time there, though.
Yeah, I always say 3 days, 4 nights is like the max you can go, and that's even pushing it. Like 2 days, 3 nights is like the perfect, or 2 nights, 3 days. Yeah, that's like the perfect amount. But yeah, he's there for a long time.
Hey, more power to him. If he can do that, then hats off, I guess.
Yeah, and hats off to our boy, or my boy. Or no, well, our boy first. We'll go over my props from yesterday. Our boy, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi.
1+ hit, raised money line, parlayed, plus 125, smackaroo. And then this plus 400, baby, the sweetie, Nikita Kucherov scored the first goal of the game. And all he needed to do was get an assist. He got one with like 2 minutes to go, and they pulled their goalie. So that was really nice. Got an assist. Okay. Plus 400, cash that. Take that to the bank. Hope you guys took that yesterday because that paid out real well. If you threw $5, you would have won 20. So yeah, it's a good time to be a bettor in the NHL. It's not a good time to be a bettor on the Lightning straight up, though, as we both had this gross Lightning money line. Oh, that hurts so bad. I can't believe they're down 2-0.
Yeah, I didn't see this coming. As we said yesterday, if there was a team that I would trust to come back in a series when down 2-0, it's the Lightning. But not a great spot. Did not expect them to drop the first two. But I guess you do have to consider the fact that the first two were in New York. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get back to New York and the series is 2-2.
Absolutely. I think the craziest thing, I went 3 for 5 yesterday. Phillies won handedly. But I went 3 for 5 by hitting 2 props and missing 2 of my favorite picks. The Atlanta, Colorado over seemed like the most free thing ever. I don't think they scored a run until extras. It was just bizarre. So, that didn't hit. And obviously that Lightning money line, we talked about that. But the Joe Girardi gone effect really sent the Phillies into a frenzy yesterday. They won by, like 11?
Yeah, it was something crazy. I know Bryce hit was it a grand slam?
I think so.
Yeah, but he had at least like a 3-run shot to send them up like 7-0 at one point. So yeah, that was money. That's the interim coach, or I guess interim manager bump. But yeah, I was also surprised by the Atlanta Colorado over not hitting. I guess that's the hard part about betting on baseballs.
Yeah, I hammered the over, and I also hammered Atlanta's team total. It's 6.5, and they finished 3 runs. I think didn't really come close. I think the final score is 3-1 in extras. But getting into your props, I know the Red Sox hit. Obviously, Lightning money line. What happened to the Oil Kings last night? Did they win?
They did not win. Dropped game 1 of the Western.
The Oil Kings failed you for the first time.
The Oil Kings failed me for the first time. It was a matter of time before the spicy dill magic ran out. But I'll probably ride with them in game 2. And then that Lightning money line, Lightning 3-way did not go the way that we were expecting. But like you said, my Sox hit. They won handedly. They're in the process of winning again. Sox are
a wagon
hot? Question mark.
Last time you said that they turned out to be ice cold.
Yeah, true.
So well, let's get into your props from yesterday. I don't know the total on Vasilevsky saves. Did he get there?
It was no, he did not get there. I think it was like 26. He missed that. But Ketel Marte's hit streak is still alive. Did he get a hit today in today's game? I don't know if he's gotten a hit yet, but he extended it to 15 yesterday, and had a chance to extend it to 16 today. But yeah, Ketel Marte is hot. Like I said yesterday, it was more for kind of the memes, just for the streak. Obviously, not great odds there, but nonetheless, it hit. So
hey, throw $25, 50 cents, get $10 back. Not bad. Ketel Marte is 2 for 3 today.
Nice. So 16 game hit streak now.
Yeah, he doubled twice. So he's good at baseball.
He is on fire.
Leah in the comments saying no, Dylan Gunther. Sad.
Spicy Dill.
That's all right. Well, guys, we got quite the weekend We got just quite the month of sports. This is like my favorite stretch of sports, I think, aside from like when everything's going on in the NFL season.
Like October,
like when basketball's starting back up.
But
I don't know, because NHL playoffs, nothing really compares, and we've been treated to some really good games. I went big on the Lightning last night, and it hurt to watch, but those games are just so fun to watch. I mean, like
they made it interesting. Like they were applying pressure there late in the game.
It's the puck possession thing that worries me about the Lightning and my futures. The Rangers just love to forecheck, and it's really rattling the Lightning. I think they'll figure it out, because in the first game they couldn't figure out the Rangers power play, and they figured it out this time to some extent. Zibanejad obviously is just impossible to contain, but they'll make adjustments. I think they come back strong. Was that game tomorrow, or is it on Monday?
I honestly don't know.
Do they get a travel day in the NHL? Who knows?
No, I don't think they do, because PD was traveling today for the game tomorrow, I believe.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, we'll keep it locked in and keep watching that. We obviously won't have a show tomorrow because it's Sunday, the day of our Lord. So no show tomorrow, but we'll be back on Monday to talk about that. But as I said, big weekend, NBA Finals tomorrow. We'll give some insight on that. We won't dish out any picks just in case of injury or anything. We'll talk about it near the end of the show. Right now, on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, you can bet just $5 on any of the NBA Finals games and get $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what. So throw $5 on Draymond Green to foul out, and you can win some money. I don't know if you can do it. I don't think. Yeah, right. Draymond. It would be Draymond Green under 3.5 rebounds parlayed with like an alternate over at 235. You'd be like, this is a lock.
And then he'd throw in like Jordan Poole under like 3.5 assists or something like that.
And Derek White to make 4 threes.
Yeah. And it would hit for some reason.
Yeah, that sounds hot. I'm not gonna lie. I might cook that up tomorrow. Well, you can do a lot of that on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. The NHL is so fun to do same game parlays. So is the MLB. The G-Man Choi one I had yesterday. I was telling Sean before the show. I hit one with Aaron Judge today. I like the Nursey. Love a no-run second inning prop. You can add those to the same game parlays. You can really add anything you want, but the NBA is where you can really make your money. If you think that the Warriors are going to respond tomorrow night, which I think everybody kind of assumes, I just don't see the Celtics shooting the shit out of the ball like they did in Game 1. But who knows? You can throw in a bunch of player props in to one bet and increase your odds with the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So use that promo code PHNX, but just $5 on any NBA Finals games. Get $150 in free bets instantly, no matter what. It's promo code PHNX this week only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Minimum $5 deposit required. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. Right then. So we're going different ways on tonight's NHL game, Sean.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Why don't you just talk about your picks?
All right. So it's funny how yesterday, or when we were talking about the Lightning game, we talked about how the Lightning were 17-0 or whatever it was.
Can you never say that again?
Okay. So
here we go. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it on your side, huh?
No. Well, I'm gonna do it to benefit me. Yes. The Avs are 5-0 on the. No, I think they're undefeated on the road in the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
I think. That ends tonight. The Oilers have their backs against the wall. I just think that this Oilers offense is a little too dangerous to not win at least one. And I know the Avs backup goalie, what is it, Francois?
Mm-hmm.
He had a shutout in the last game. I just don't think that happens again in the NHL playoffs. He just doesn't have the experience for that.
What are those three-way odds?
It was plus 165, I believe, for the Oilers money line. I just think if they're going to win one, it's going to be this one, and I do think they're going to win one. If it goes to 3-0, then the Avs sweep, I think. But I think this is where the Avs steal one, and then the series ends in 5. And then the over on goals, that was another one that I had, and I checked with PD, and he confirmed it.
There's no, you physically cannot bet against, in the NHL playoffs in general, don't bet goal unders, but especially in this series, like you're just rooting against the world.
Yeah, no, I mean, when you look at like just the offensive firepower on both of these teams and the fact that Mike Smith can disappear at any given time and the fact that the Avs have a backup goalie, this just has all the makings to blow that over out of the water potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, like you said, you just can't bet a goal under in this series particularly.
Got some comments in the chat. Egan saying "oil me down."
Oil me down.
That's a really good war cry if you're an Oilers fan. Maybe pour some oil on yourself, some olive oil.
Show up shirtless.
Leah
shiny.
says, I think the Oilers win tonight. Egan tells you to parlay those. And then he says, Evander Kane also took the Oilers. So
probably.
I don't hate that. Leah says they'll bounce back. McDavid and Draisaitl will get it done at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's Shane against the world.
Apparently. Okay. Well, it's
Shane
in Colorado versus the world.
Give me the Avs minus 1.5. I have another correct score bet out there, which you can also do on DraftKings Sportsbook app. This is the one I did in game 1. It was 6-4 Avs is what I guessed. I think they finished 7-5, so really close.
With like 5 minutes left in the second.
I know, but it's still I sweated it a little bit when they didn't score for a while. So I'm hoping they're up, 5-4 with like a minute to go and they get an empty netter and get me that. But regardless, I'm taking the minus 1.5. I think this team is too good. I think they're gonna get a lot of rest, and I think they're gonna win the cup this year. Even though I have a future on the Lightning to win it, I just think this team is unstoppable. We'll get into that with my with both of our props, I believe. And over as well. I talked about it. I mean, dude, come on. If you're betting the over, send me your address. I'm going to come beat you up. All right. If you're betting the under, the over too. I'm just ready to fight.
Yeah. If you're betting the under, you're a coward. And you're also kind of stupid. Like it just doesn't make sense in this series.
Yeah.
Now
this is going to be a 1-0 game. Now that you just said that.
Yeah, I know. But I do agree with you on the Avs. I feel like at this point they are like clearly just kind of a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that anybody in the East is going to have the firepower to keep up with them at this point. And especially if Kemper comes back for the finals, they're going to be a very tough team to beat.
Yeah. Well, I really like these props tonight. Shawn, we'll start with you. I like yours too, but I love mine, as Johnny would say. So yeah, I know you got both an Oilers player and an Avs player, as do I. Mine are a little more spicy, but let's see what you got.
Draisaitl over 1.5. Listen, this is again another pick that PD backed up. Well, he said to take anytime goal scorer, but over 1.5, you get better odds. Draisaitl is minus money on anytime goal scorer. He's been dominant in these playoffs. Like he's been putting up points at a ridiculous pace. Obviously, he was held pointless in the last game. So I think that kind of that frustration, the Oilers having their backs against the wall, and me taking the over, I feel like Draisaitl has the potential to get a 2-3 point game tonight. And then Kadri anytime goal scorer. This is
juicy,
partially because of a storyline, I will admit, but he's played 29 playoff games with the Avs, and he currently has 32 points, I believe. Actually, I have it right here. He has 33 points in 29 games. 30
numbers.
Two of his teammates have 33 and 34. He has the potential to become like a top 5 active or top 3 active Avalanche in playoff points scored in their first 30 playoff games. Okay, it's kind of like a ridiculous stat. Thank you, NHL PR. But he is like 15 and 18 or something like that. I know that math might not add up. No, it does add up. That's 33 points, right? 15 goals, 18 assists in his first 29 playoff games. If you're kind of scared of it and you just want to take his points, go for it. But I just think, again, it's going to be a high-scoring game, and Kadri will be part of the reason that it is such a high-scoring game. I just love Kadri.
AJ saying under 6 is a lock. AJ, I know where you live. I will come over and beat you up. Egan saying Julio Rodriguez equals a wagon. Yes, he does. He's 0 for 1 today with 2 walks as they trail the Rangers in the top of the 8th. He's been so good. I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching the Yankees game earlier, and I forgot what they were talking about. Oh, they were talking about Spencer Torkelson because he was pinch hitting. Shout out to ASU. And they were like, yeah, a bunch of the rookies this year have struggled, aside from Julio Rodriguez, who had a rough start. I'm like, yeah.
I haven't been paying close enough attention to Bobby Witt. I don't really know how he's doing.
He's been okay. He's had some big moments, but he hasn't been unreal. You know what's unreal? The odds I got on these props, and these are a little gross. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Evander Kane. Evander Kane over at a half of a playout or a power play point plus 600. He has 3 power play points. These playoffs. I'm just feeling it tonight. You never know. Something juicy can happen. So throw $5 on that, get 30 in return. We love that. And then JT Compher has been so good for this Avs team. Scored in game 1. And you can get them at plus 290 right now in the DraftKings Sportsbook app to score an anytime goal. So juicy there as well. I like both of these a lot. Parlay them together and make a real juicy parlay. But just if you want to just take them straight up, I also recommend that. And yeah, I'm just excited. Playoff hockey is the best time of the year, and I'm ready to watch, baby.
Yeah, I'm excited for the finals, regardless of who's in it. Yeah, hockey. I just can't wait until the Coyotes are in the NHL playoffs in the TED. It'll be. Why are you so anti-TED?
Because it's one of those. It's like F1 to me. Everyone just adopted it, and now it's like cool. Like, ooh, yeah, let's go to the TED. Something that's not
it's better than the Tempe Entertainment District.
It is. It's a phrase that was brought up in the proposal, and now everyone's like, everyone meaning you, but
and Leah.
And Leah also Egan saying, let's talk Supersonics. Stop that. RIP the Supersonics. They're coming back.
Yeah, they're definitely coming back. I wouldn't be so upset if they put a team in Seattle and don't call it the Supersonics.
No, that wouldn't be possible. All right. Well, a little quickie here on a Saturday. Just the way we like it. Shawn, anything else before we get out of here?
No, go Oilers. Oil me down.
Oil me up.
And oil me up and down. Oil me all over. Bathe me in oil.
Brother.
Baby oil preferably. Maybe
brother.
Give me
we don't sell baby oil on the PHNX Sports website or the YouTube channel. We don't sell anything on the YouTube channel except for our love and affection. But you can head over to the PHNXLocker.com and grab one of those sweet hats that Shawn's got on, or the Cody the Coyote shirt right behind him. Beautiful. Shawn, I like your shirt today. It's fun.
Thank you.
You can also get this white hat, get the black hat. We got a dad hat. Got a bunch of merch. Check it out. Head over to gophnx.com. Got a bunch of good articles. Craig's always writing good stuff for the Coyotes, even though they're not in playoff contention. It feels like it when you're reading the stories of the fast-paced entertainment that Craig Morgan delivers you. So, yeah, good writers all around at PHNX, and there's a bunch of good stuff. And also, we got another episode of Diminishing Returns coming out today, so keep an eye out for that on Twitter. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. You can follow Shawn on Twitter at Shawn_pause. You can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets, and we'll be back on Monday, every Monday through Friday at noon, right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. I almost said any last words. That was very threatening.
Oh my God, am I dying?
All right, guys. We'll see you here on Monday. Peace, love, and PRA. Oh,
I thought you were going to go peace, love, and puck line. Peace, love, and puck.
Peace, love, and puck line.